So Andrew and Alan are gonna lead. So you follow them, okay? I'll see you in an hour. Just kidding. Okay, go.
First.
This. One is gonna use the right hand and he's gonna go here and he's gonna grab the belt. Okay, and now Andrew's gonna grab mine. Down and dip, and this is your stand. Okay, now I'm gonna try to push Andrew out, and he's gonna try to hold it without going up. Just keep your shikodachi down, keep your stance, your hips, your legs strong. Okay, so if I push it like I wanna push the weight, he's gonna push me back. But I'm gonna move him. Okay, grab your partner. And remember, shikodachi, one hand inside like yesterday. Everybody remember? Okay, let's go. Don't let the other person move you. Don't go crazy. I want you to do it with strength and nice. Don't go crazy.
Drill is going to involve you actually extending your hand on the forward hand or yakizuki and dodging the ball and catching the rhythm and touching my shoulder. That's going to be the next drill after that. Okay. The idea behind this is if you want to take it out to your dojo, you use a tether ball. If you don't have a tether ball available to you, you can use like one of those standard helmets and a belt. For younger kids, because if they get hit with it, they're like, oh, it's a helmet, doesn't really matter. Okay? And then back.
Oh, you too.
It's not messing with it very bad. It's not going to hurt you.
Oh!
One jump.
Ooh.
And like a yakizuki, you have to touch my shoulder and get back out without getting hit. Okay? So hands up.
There you go, good job.
So what you're going to do is you're going to yakizuki and touch my shoulder. Whenever you want to go.
Still jump high.
Just touch my hand, please. Don't punch me in the shoulder. I appreciate that. Just put your hand and touch it. That's all you want to do. Your turn. Just like a yakizuki. There you go, good. Good.
Okay. So turn your head. You're gonna find a point on the wall or look at something if you can. So you can stagger a little bit. Okay. Find a point on that little carpet wall there. Okay. You're gonna keep looking at that one point the whole time, and then we're gonna step back this way. Keeping the same height, pivot foot moves only at the end, okay? So, same height, step at the end. Same height, step at the end, okay? So, doing it slowly. Hey! Okay, make sure your feet line up. No. Okay. The higher you go, the more important it is to cut down on the time it takes for you to do your move, okay? 0.1 second can mean the difference between winning and losing, okay? So this is just to prepare you for it. When you step, I don't want to see a 1 and a 2, okay? You're going to keep your heel off the ground and then step, and then when you finish your step, it comes down, okay? So understand this is for tournaments, right? In order to win, keep your heel up, step first, bend down. Step first, bend down. Okay? Ready? Hips. Hey. Some. Until later. Ready? Ready? Ready?
make sure you dip on your right, push with left. Over that, from left, push with right. Okay? Here, watch. Doesn't matter. You have to turn, drop, and push. Okay? Ready, go! Next. Go. Oh my, right, forward, backward, forward, backward, forward. Right, ready, go. And go back, go back. Good, good, good.
Yep. It's not a punishment. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Other side. Oh. 40. Good. Oh, don't miss it. Oh. 40. Oh, put it there. Good. Excellent. Back pedal. Back pedal. Good.
Most of you have seen me as a referee, and I've been on the referee committee for many years, and also am a referee at the World Karate Federation level. So I'm here today to try to talk to you guys about how to maybe score points, what the judges, what the referees kind of look for in a score, and what's going to kind of eliminate you from scoring habits or things that we tend to do. Be ready after. Here we go. Hands up right after. Right after. Better. There you go. And bam, bam. Second whistle. Okay. Got it? That's what we're going to add now to it. Okay. So after the kazami, make sure you have zanshin, you're ready, okay? Maybe increase distance a little bit. Then on the second whistle, really strong, really strong. Okay, got it? You ready? Your turn. All right. See, he's driving in now, okay? Oh, a little bit, faster, this way.
And when I count, you're gonna step. And then as soon as he finishes, little tug. Okay, go. Okay, you're not gonna yank him, right? That's not doing him any good. And you're not gonna go super light. That's not doing him any good either. Okay? Just enough to make him engage his core muscles to keep his balance and keep his stability. Step. Right away, as soon as he finishes. Okay?
And from here, okay, we're gonna kick and go back. When I go back, same level, okay? When I kick, boom. I go back, same level, okay? And when I kick is with the ball of the foot, okay? Not like this, not like this, okay? Boom. Or not up, okay? To the front, okay? But I kick, same level knee, okay? So we're gonna do 2 counts, okay? First, boom, stay there. Second, down.
as much as you can. Because I'm gonna come right behind you, I'm gonna kick you in the butt. I wanna see this is strong. This position cannot be like this. Okay? Your kibadachi, your sikodachi is in the strong stance.
Cheek, go, good, seek, go.
Go down. Strong legs. I don't want the legs shaking. I don't want this. Okay? Good position on the strong hips. Your head is straight, your body is straight, your suki is straight. Hey! Hey! Hip! Up! Everybody close the eyes. I don't want to see any single eye open. Every eye has to be closed. Keep it closed. You have time to relax now. Whoever does Shito Ryu or Goju Ryu do Sikodachi again. Whoever does Shotokan do Kibadachi. It doesn't matter. Okay? Push it down a little bit. I want to go down. Now bring your hip out. And when you see your pelvis, don't bring it like that. Just bring it up. Squeeze. It's going to probably hurt a little bit. You're going to feel that. If you're doing Sikodachi, no. If you're doing Shotokan Sikodachi, you just want to bring it up. But you cannot do this. Okay? So it will be different, but it's still, your pelvis has to go up.
Ladies and gentlemen, students, athletes, coaches, senseis, I want to introduce to you somebody very special to me. I consider one of the best in the country, if not one of the best in the world. Master Darren Tibone Escrima. Salute. Number one, position. It's angle number one. Just strike. Strike. Angle number two. Position. Strike. Angle number three. Position. Strike. Angle number four. Spadiadaga, sword thrust, dagger thrust, strike. Angle number five. Position. Strike. Angle number six. Position. Strike. Angle number seven, position, strike. Angle number 8, position, strike. Angle number 9, position, strike. Angle number 10, position, strike. Angle number 11, position, strike. And the final angle, angle number 12, position, strike.
Okay, other side, attack. Okay, block and attack, block. And when you block, okay, don't go like this, okay? Important thing is you move forward. Okay, do you see his hand? Okay, if I move like this backward, punch still come, okay? If I move forward, I didn't move my hand, just move, body move forward. You see that his arm move bigger. So you create a target and you hit reverse punch. Okay? So again, attack. You understand? Okay? And don't go one. Don't go one. 1, 2. 1, 2, flow. Flow. 1, 2. Do you understand? Another time if you do one like this. 1. Judge don't see this has power because we used up power on this one. Okay? So slightly late punches later down your arm.
Hip and hammer, 45 degrees. Okay, I'm going to get him right. Right there. Now just do it slowly. I want you to feel the right extension and the right movement of your body. Okay? And you go back. And you go back. Feel this. You go back. Don't exaggerate your hip movement. A lot of people you see doing like blah, blah, blah. Everything has to move at once. It has to be natural. Hey! Okay, if you think just for a second, think about this. When you move your hip and the yakusuki, you move it away, this way. You see how the hip is going? When you kick, you are not pivoting your hip. You're pushing with your hip and bring it back, correct? So this goes like this. This, it goes like this. Remember like the sumo that we were doing like this? That's the direction of the hip. And when it comes down, for you get them, but it goes just the opposite. So you're doing with your hip. This is very basic. Gedan barai yakusuki maigeri. Or yakusuki maigeri and then gedan barai. It doesn't matter how you put it. But your hip is moving in 3 different ways. Pretty much all the ways that your hip can move in karate. Okay? So instead of thinking about punching only or kicking only, think about how your hip is moving. When you come, then move it to the other side. Don't do it like this. Just bring it back.
Kumite, especially when you have a partner, both sides have a responsibility. Okay, responsibility. One is you have to deliver, both of you have to be able to deliver correct, technique correct. Do you understand? So, person who attacks, for example, always hitting round here. Is that correct punch? Correct punch should go here, right? So, if you are always missing target on purposely because you don't want to make accident contact, sometimes you're creating not other side cannot train proper. Do you understand? Oh, my sensei said I have to block. Even punches here, they go like this. So they teaching themselves bad habit. We're supposed to block small motion, right? If punch is around here, we don't have to block. Right?
One important thing I want you to remember, maybe it doesn't make too much sense. Within karate, your teacher tells you lower. It doesn't necessarily to mean this. Okay? Of course, if you're like this and he tells you lower, it means lower. But sometimes when you already have your natural place, lower it means to bring this down, deep, sink it in. Don't keep it like this. Okay? So if you have a stance like this and your teacher go and tell you lower, definitely he's talking about this. Okay? But once you hear, he looks at your hip, he might go and say, lower. It's more about sinking what is called in Japanese your hara, your tongue down. Here, this is your center of gravity. That's where everybody comes from. Everything comes from. Okay? So I want you to have that feeling that you're sinking in with this. All right? Okay. So remember, yakusuki hip moves in one direction. Maigeri goes, it pushes forward. Gedan barai goes the other way. And don't bring this knee like this. Keep it there on the gedan barai. Okay?
Off of all of these 12 angles, there is defense application here. Okay, we call it reversing. And then we have reversing for all 12 angles. What they're going to demonstrate is some of the basic blocking counters of this curriculum. Okay, back and forth, salute. Number 1, position, strike. Number 1, position, strike. Number 1, position, strike. Okay, this is stick on stick. Hand against weapon, chest, set down your weapon. On a basic outside, he demonstrated, now this is how it is, hand against weapon application. Outside disarm, number 1 position, strike. And that's part of the disarming. Now if it's stick on stick, that same application, stick on stick, outside disarm. Number 1, position, strike. Simple. The weapon is just an extension of the hand. Okay.
You wait, our punch is coming, then I'm gonna block. That's too late. Okay, you wait, use some kind of movement sign, they try to attack, that time you attack. Do you understand? So if your movement is quick enough or your decision is early enough, they try to attack, that time you can attack. That's the best counter punch, which you don't have to do. Do you understand? Okay, so don't wait. You see the opponent, okay, initiation, you attack. And to do so, you have to move forward. If you move backward, what people do? First, okay, that time you go, like this. Okay, waiting. Our vision becomes like this, right? Okay? Then you see sometimes they go find your movement, they follow and they get you. But if you move forward, your vision goes this way, forward. Do you understand? Then you see opponent do one movement, that time you attack.
And I score. Bang! And I go, ha! That is not sunshine. That's not sunshine. Sunshine is to keep your attention after you hit or you finish your technique. Like if the opponent is still there and he keeps going after you. It makes sense? You see? If you score, in committee you score, bang, you go out, and if he's coming back, I'm still there. I don't go.
So make sure you stick with what you have. Don't copy them, don't look at them, okay? Okay, right, next technique, here. Okay, same thing. Okay, same thing, attack. Bang, bang, right? You hit, right? And when you put on back, okay, you have to retreat, That time you move back leg sideways. So no longer you're attacking range, okay? And from here, one more. Okay, do you understand? So, 1, 2. Do you understand? Okay, so don't go attack. 1, 2. Then, bam. Okay, that time happen, So, 1.
It's not about the body, it's about your mind and your focus. Okay? So Tanshin is a mental state that you should keep after the completion of technique. Okay? When you finish your kata, whatever the kata might be, you're still in Tanshin. It's not like, make sense to you? Okay. You're still there, your mind is still. When you score, bam! You're still there. Because in competition, forget about kumite, normal kumite, the dojo, or in other circumstances, the opponent might not stop. How many times you hit a guy in competition and the guy keeps hitting you? Why? Then you get hit in the face. Why? It's your fault. Not his fault. It's your fault. Okay? So after that get ambara is your Tanshin. I want strong there. Your mind hasn't finished the technique yet. Okay? There is some left over after you do the last movement of your technique, that your mind still has to be there. It still is seeing the opponent there. It still is focused there. It's not, okay, that's the end. Okay. No. Okay? And it teaches you one thing, that in everything that you do in life, you finish what you start. That's the lesson of Tanshin outside of karate.
Number 1, position, strike. You're attacking the joint. Look, the joint. It's all technique. It takes minimal to disarm that. It's easy. Okay? Strike at him. He's going to do the same to me. And keep going. Look. Just keep going. See that? See? You already know the techniques. See? Keep going. See here? Keep going. See? Keep going. That's called flow disarm. Anyway, it's phenomenal getting to work with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And
What'd you guys think?